New update. Triple H, Nick Khan, Kevin Dunn's bonus money revealed after WWE's merger with UFC. Multiple key members of WWE's management team received significant bonuses following the merger of WWE and UFC into a singular company known as TKO Group Holdings this week. According to Steve Carrier of Ringside News, WWE disclosed that Chief Content Officer Triple H will receive $5 million. President Nick Khan will receive $15 million, and executive producer Kevin Dunn will receive $7 million. Vince McMahon purchased WWE from his father in 1982 and remained the primary owner or shareholder in the company for over 40 years before agreeing to sell the bulk of the company to Endeavor Group Holdings in April. Now, WWE is embarking on a new era, as a McMahon is not fully in charge for the first time in the company's history. McMahon will be a key part of TKO moving forward, however, as he is the executive chairman, which suggests he will continue to make important decisions or at least have plenty of input on the wrestling side of things. Triple H is WWE's head of creative, which is a role he inherited from McMahon when Vince retired in the summer of 2022, only to return in January 2023 to facilitate a sale of the company. The WWE Hall of Famer remains in that position and is most often the main person in charge backstage at WWE events such as Raw, SmackDown, and premium live events. WWE hired Khan, a former agent, in 2020, and every indication is that he played a huge role in making the sale of the company happen. Meanwhile, Dunn has been one of McMahon's right-hand men and the head of production for WWE for decades, and there are no signs of his role changing in the near future. And Bad Bunny has made a massive impact in limited appearances as a part-time attraction for WWE. And he has his sights set on what would be the biggest match of his career thus far. In an interview with Michelle Ruiz of Vanity Fair, the Grammy Award-winning musician suggested that he wants to mix it up with the undisputed WWE Universal Champion of the past 3 years, saying, "My plan is to take the title from Roman Reigns." Bad Bunny has only had a handful of matches, making his in-ring debut at WrestleMania 37 in 2021, winning a tag team match alongside Damian Priest over The Miz and John Morrison. More recently, Bad Bunny competed in his home country of Puerto Rico at Backlash in May, defeating Priest in a San Juan street fight, thanks to help from the LWO and Puerto Rican wrestling legends Carlito and Savio Vega. While Bad Bunny has had plenty of help along the way and has benefited from proverbial bells and whistles being added to his matches, he has impressed every chance he has gotten. A big reason for that is likely his genuine love for pro wrestling, as he is a longtime fan and told Ruiz what he enjoys about it, noting, "I liked everything. The creativity, the characters, the fact that each wrestler has his own entrance song, like a soundtrack that identifies you." Reigns is the face of WWE and one of the most dominant world champions of all time, having held the world title for over 1,000 days consecutively. The tribal chief doesn't typically go up against novice wrestlers like Bad Bunny, but it won't be the first time if it does come to fruition. In just the second singles match of his career, Logan Paul faced Reigns at Crown Jewel last year, and the bout was widely praised for how entertaining and exciting it was. Reigns would likely be able to pull off something similar with Bad Bunny, so it won't be a shock if they do lock horns eventually. Amid speculation regarding CM Punk possibly returning to WWE following his AEW release, WWE President Nick Khan discussed the former WWE and AEW World Champion this week. ESPN's Mark Raimondi, Flix Upton of Ringside News, asked Khan about WWE's potential interest in Punk, and he gave something of a non-answer, saying, "Listen, we only have respect for Phil Brooks aka Punk. We appreciate his run here. We appreciate what he did and tried to do with the UFC. Not many people can actually get in there and do what he did. So when we have respect for Phil, we wish him nothing but the best." Khan gave no indication whether WWE has any intention to speak to Punk, which isn't particularly surprising since that type of move would likely be kept under wraps even if it were to happen. Additionally, WWE and UFC officially merged this week into a singular company, meaning executives like Khan are primarily focused elsewhere at the moment. Punk was a multi-time world champion and huge star in WWE before walking out in January 2014. He stayed out of wrestling for over 7 years before making his return with AEW in 2021. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.